Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of AirBehr Chats. We've been doing this for a while now.
This is like episode 29 or something? I remember exactly.
I've been here for a month now, guys.
Have you eaten at all? You had the same shirt?
I know, man. It's been forever.
Showers.
Let me give some bread and water.
These guys don't feed me. Just make me talk about Street Fighter. Going to Evo.
Yeah, we got Cross Counters Gutex here, held captive in the AirBehr studio. Very professional studio we've got over here.
That's right.
And you know, one topic I wanted to talk to you guys about with Capcom Cup growing, and we were just talking about Evo before this, is the future of commentary. And where you think you know, commentary is going to go, whether you think it's going to go more towards the esports side of things, or what direction you'd want to see it go.
I actually, honestly, I used to play League of Legends.
Yeah.
And then I like their commentary, just so professional.
Yeah.
It's something I enjoy a lot. It's like they respect the game,
Yeah.
the viewers, and the players. You know, you just don't get like two like douchebag go up there and it's goofing around. Oh, that was so funny. Like got hit by that, and But I really hate that.
Okay.
It's like you're kind of not respecting the tournament, the organizer, the players, and the people watching. Like they watch, they want entertainment. On top, they want some like professional commentary too. You know.
I love the mix, man.
Yeah,
that's how
like
it is for me. I can't have too much just technical terms thrown at me, but I love the absolute mix of, hey, we're going to talk about, you know, obviously talking about the game, but here and there, you know, put some personality into it and have a lot of fun. Like, I love what James Chen and Ultra David do. Like, they absolutely, like, you'll hear them laughter and commentary, but at the same time, will just really focus and break down the game perfectly. Like, they're just an amazing duo right now. On the flip side, one of my favorite commentators right now is probably Mike. Mike Ross is actually, like, after I commentated with him at Canada Cup 2014, I realized, like, this is my favorite commentary style. Because me, when I'm thrown into the spotlight to commentate, I like to kind of go with the flow of the person I'm going with, right? Like, if it's a person who has to go technical, hey, I'll do technical. But if it's a person who wants to, like, you know, have fun and just, I'll totally do that. But Mike, like, I think he does the perfect mix of both. Like, what I like to call Mike is like WWE commentary. And I absolutely love that. You know, like, I know the finals for Canada Cup 2014 were like probably the best finals, in my opinion, that I've experienced within the last year.
Oh, that one.
But I think just Mike's commentary, just on top of that.
I was in tears.
Yeah, it was
so funny.
It was absolutely hilarious. And, like, for me, that's what I honestly would like to see. Is, like, you know, us talking about the game, but at the same time, just people having fun and showing the color commentary and the personality. And I don't know, that's just what I like. But
yeah, to me, the commentary has got to be relative to the event that you're watching.
That's true. Yes, that's a great point.
Because different commentators have different specialties, personalities, and sometimes you have to find the right match of commentators for the event. Absolutely, for example, you know, like Ultra David and James Chen are, you know, they're great for something that's like really serious, like Capcom Cup, Canada Cup Master Series. Like, yo, we're talking high stakes.
Yes, yeah, they are the number one.
You know, like my favorite commentators are the ones that make me laugh, and you know, the first commentators that I ever saw, or the first commentators that I ever saw was Dr. Sub-Zero.
Oh yeah,
for the third
I heard of him.
You probably wouldn't like it, but
it's hilarious. Yeah, he's a fun dude.
That shit was hilarious.
Oh, I love
him and Dogface. Him and Dogface. Dogface would do
Dogface. Please come back.
He would do Marvel 2 commentary, and that guy was so funny.
Yeah.
But you know, it really depends on the situation.
Actually, yeah.
And I think what's interesting, you know, just to think about the audience, right? When you listen to Mike's WWE style commentary, you know, you have to consider, well, who is he doing that commentary for?
Yeah.
Is it the 1% of people who are, you know, super technical players and they're like, no, Mike Ross, actually, Ryu is actually plus after his crouching medium punch.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you're literally talking to like 24 people right now, as opposed to the 20,000 other people that are watching that can follow the way that he's commentating, because it's not about the moves, the names, the frame data. It's about talking about what what the players are thinking and what's on the line, and he's so good at that. And you can take that style and you look at WWE's certainly got something figured out, and commentary is one of them.
Yeah.
And because they're not talking about, oh, he's got him in the armbar, and the only way that he can get out of the armbar is if he shifts his weight slightly. You know, it's not like that. It's like, he's broken in half. What is Stone Cold ever do now? You know, it's like that. You know, and that's really what keeps because what's gonna make this whole thing grow is to have more casual people watch it. People who don't play the game, but like the people who are playing the game.
And do you think for Canada Cup 2014, the finals, probably 30% of the people were actual hardcore Street Fighter players who understood frame data? I think the other 70 or 60 are probably just people who are tuning in.
Think about it, right? Like, you got to be pretty hardcore to have paid the $14.95. You know?
But we're talking about Canada Cup. Canada Cup 2014.
Yes,
Canada Cup 2014.
2014. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like, you are talking to like a couple of people when you're doing super technical commentary, and it's got to be explained. For the masses. So,
no. that's honestly where I kind of want to see it go.
Yeah.
No.
Same here.
Just having fun. Like, I think even Eris is just hilarious on commentary
God,
too.
Eris is so funny.
Yeah. It's just Mike and Eris for the Grudge Match series.
The guy with the long beard.
Yeah. That guy.
I usually don't have time to tune into any of these because of my work. When I get home, it's like late, I want to sleep. But sometimes I would like tune in a little bit. It's just so funny.
Yeah.
It makes my day, you know.
Eris is like the modern day Dr. Sub-Zero. Imagine Eris, but like a little bit more vulgar because nothing had ever happened to Dr. Sub-Zero.
You know,
but on Third Strike instead of.
What I like about his commentary is that he doesn't know anything about Street Fighter, but he makes it so good.
He does, yes. He's absolutely amazing.
That's what impresses me, and that's what I like because he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Exactly. If he knows it, he wouldn't be this funny, you know.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I would like to see those players, I mean those commentators in like these tournaments. Instead of like some of the tournaments, I mean they're good, but I tune in, you would just have two guys like a little bit too serious, but they, like, it's not lively, you know, it's like monotone where I'll be like, if the matches are great, the players are great, I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah. And it all comes to what Ryan said in the beginning, it's a time and place and it depends on the event so much, right?
Like, depends on the event.
When you have a grudge match or something, you have to have Eris and Mike on there, right? Anyone else that would not have been nearly as interesting. But when you have the more serious tournaments, and we're lucky to have people like James Chen and Ultra David because they do have a lot of personality in their commentary at the same time having that technical back. I mean, like, I know League of Legends commentary is really good, but there feels like there's so little room for the personality.
Right, and their commentary is really just for players who play the games. Yeah. But when the fighting game the commentators are like, oh, I never played this game, but then the commentary is just so awesome that I'm watching and seeing why this is so good, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it could also be that right now we still have like 2-person commentary teams, but if you look at pro sports, wrestling, usually it's 3. You know, so maybe we're missing that third element. Yeah. Maybe Ultra Chen just needs that one. Maybe Ultra Chen and Eris, you know. Eris provides that fine line.
Oh man,
I agree.
Eris is gonna have to suit up.
Where do I put my beard?
I'll use it as a tie.
It's just like how like these events, the organizers always fly out the players. They think the players are the one who like brings the viewers, but they don't remember that the commentators are the.
That's a great point.
Commentators are on camera way more than
that's a great point.
They bring out like the event, the viewers, the hype.
Hey, when you look at StarCraft especially, you know, like a lot of the commentators are getting, you know, treated extremely well. Arguably ended up better off than the players because they, you know, if the game dies, they still have a name. But a StarCraft player who only plays StarCraft and then everybody stops, then they're kind of out of luck.
Right, it's just like the Japanese commentary. A lot of people are like, I don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah, a lot of
people are just so hyped and they like the energy.
True. That's a great.
You can feel the energy.
Like they like it. They're like, well, I don't know what he's saying, but I want to keep watching.
Yeah, before the beginning of each match, I forgot what the dude says, but he's always like, like there's always like a scream right before the round.
What's up, right? You know?
And it sets the pace to the match, right? It's like it's Daigo versus Devil. It's so good. It's so good, right? It's like it's actually really good. I wish I could understand Japanese because they do.
Even if you don't, you still.
Yeah, you appreciate it.
Yeah, you know.
I'm sure if Japan listens to Mike Ross and Era's comment, I'm sure they're like, "This sounds hilarious."
Yeah.
I don't know what this black man is saying.
They're like, "We gotta learn English."
Yeah, this
ASAP.
This
just like
hilarious.
if any organizers are like watching this, like there are really awesome commentators here that you can like fly out to like make your events bigger, better, and like more hype.
It's an investment. It is. Yeah.
Well, all right, guys. That will wrap up this series of AirBehr Chats. Gutex, thank you so much for joining us. You guys can find him at...
Thank you. He just walked into our house. I just forgot to lock the door. He just came in. You think
Let
this
that be a lesson to you.
Well, all right, guys. We'll see you next time.
See you guys.